Hey y'all, I am looking, I guess some event started today, and I'm trying to find out exactly what I will get or not get. Play through multiple events, turn your choice between, okay. Eligible events, okay. I guess I didn't do that one or something. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I do know that it's double XP time right now, and I do know that my name's Steve, and if you weren't here last time, man, did you miss a super cool stream. That was one of the neatest quests. It started out with a bug that had me just pulling my hair out. I was furious, but once we got over that little hurdle, it was the coolest battle from Earth to Kronos, and it was just awesome. I mean, it was really great. I am excited to be back again, doing more stuff, this time in the Janolan Dyson Sphere, where we have started the new quest line in the Delta Quadrant. And to the Iconian Gateways, travel to the Delta Quadrant. That sounds awesome. Let's do it. Can I just hail them? Have I visited it? I think I'm here. Oh, and I still have this one quest. I think it's called A Ship Between Stars. I still have it essentially open because that was the bugged one that I couldn't get through. And one of these days I'll just go back and wipe it off just to get it done with. Okay, can we transwarp wherever we need to go? That would be cool. If this is your first time seeing it, that's the USS Coventry. Just started with her a couple levels ago. I like the ship. I think it's a good one. It's a nicely prompt loading screen. How do you like that? Okay. I don't think Into the Void is the one we want. We want to do... okay, so we do need to beam to Delta Quadrant Command. All right. We want to go to the Janolan Dyson Sphere. All right, and now we want to beam to Delta Quadrant Command. All right. Now I got my feet under me. Now,
welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
Oh. Hello, Admiral Janeway. Okay, well, I'll take some experience and some expertise. Thanks very much.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
Is that the next one? Or are you trying to trick me into going into another? Okay, no. That's the right one.
We have a problem in the Siluran system. Admiral Tuvok is there on Voyager, and he's calling for backup. Rendezvous with Tuvok and provide any assistance he requires.
All right, Admiral Janeway, we absolutely will do that. Rendezvous with USS Voyager in the Siluran system, which is located in the Delta Quadrant. 27,000 experience, 28,000 expertise. Fluidic anti-proton assault dense beam. I'm not quite sure what that is. Oh, it's ground weapon. Okay. It sounds interesting. Maybe we'll give it a shot. All right.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
Okay, so we want... Man, there are a whole bunch of these here. I wonder if there's a way I can just tell it not to track some of these. Like, could I just say... Oh, I can. Yeah, hide that. Hide that. Oh, why haven't I been doing this the whole time? Hide that. Hide that. And hide that. There we go. That's so much better. Now, Timothy Higgins from the YouTube channel recommended that I have a look at the Lobi store, which I don't really know how to get to. I gotta be honest. I thought maybe it was this, but that seems to be the dilithium store. I have some stuff in mail, and I think that might be... I'm a patron of the Priority 1 fleet, and I think that might be my goodies from them. All right. Well, what is... Okay, that's just ship stuff. I'm not going to worry about that. Although, honestly, I'm kind of not sure what I should do. I mean, the Coventry is a tier 5 ship. And I guess I need to, at some point, think about what kind of, you know, updates I can get, or what kind of upgrades, or if I can get a tier 6 ship or anything like that. I haven't really looked into it too much. I do think it's probably a good idea to at least think about it at some point in the future. Okay, none of this stuff is the low-buy store, and I don't know where it is, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much right now. You know what, they keep talking about hangar pets, and I don't know what they are, but here we go. Cation Support Frigate, Peregrine Fighters. Is this how are these different kinds of fighters? Because I have some fighters now, they're like Scorpion fighters. Advanced Jem'Hadar Fighter Squadron. How freaking awesome would that be? Launches a wing of 3 level 43 squadrons of advanced Jem'Hadar fighters. Each hangar supports 2 deployed wings at any given time. How many hangars are on my ship? Does my ship have hangars? Okay, I feel like we should find out. If I can have fighters, I want to have fighters. Okay, that didn't give me anything. Maybe it's under loadouts? Nope, not there. Visuals? Nope, not there. All right, well, I have no idea how I can find out. But I would imagine that I would have a hangar, or maybe a hangar is something I've got to put in. If anyone knows, please let me know. I have no idea, but I really do want to have hangars. I think having fighters would be freaking cool. Return to ship. It looks like the Admiral was getting bored there of my babbling. He was just sort of sitting there waving his hands around like, you know, come on, let's get this over with. All right, I want to... We'll just transport to the Solarian system. Just evil Wesley. All right, we are here. The Solarian system consists of a binary star with 4 uninhabitable Class N planets and an outer Jovian body. No attempts have been made to settle this system due to its harsh conditions and proximity to Borg space. Sounds like a real vacation spot. All right, what do we got?
Greetings. Admiral Tuvok is waiting for you in the conference room.
That's so neat. I really like that I get to roll with Voyager. That makes me happy. Talk to Commander Van Zyl.
Welcome aboard. And if I may say so, it's good to see you again. Between doomsday devices and the Delta Quadrant, it looks like we get all of the interesting assignments. If you'll come with me, I'll take you to Admiral Tuvok. He wants to see you right away.
Van Zyl, I hadn't expected to see you again.
It's good to see you too. Someone decided that with our experience with that, borrowed bird of prey, I'm the perfect person to handle joint operations with the Klingons out here in the Delta Quadrant. I even got a promotion, as you can see.
I got a whole bunch of them. I mean, not to brag or anything. Can you fill me in a bit more on what's been going on here?
What would you like to know?
What's the situation in the Delta Quadrant?
Unstable, but not totally out of control. The Borg have suffered
Dax,
setbacks on
hello!
multiple fronts. They're being pressed hard by the Voth, the Undine, and various liberated elements. The Voth are mostly bottled up in their home space and in the Solanae Dyson sphere. We've established some connections with a few of the locals, such as the Kobali and the Talaxians. Of course, there are still troublemakers out here. The Kazon, the Hirogen, the Malon, and there's a new power player we're very concerned about. Whoever they are, they're picking off systems left and right. Even the Krenim weren't a match for them. We need to find out who they are and what they want.
I want it to be the Packlets.
What would you like to know?
Dax, how do I get to the Lobi store or Lobi store? I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. Where you can buy things with Lobi crystals. Is there a way to get it through the user interface, or is it a place you have to go to? Why bring Voyager out here? This ship is 30 years old.
Voyager spent
Lobi,
7 years
thank
in
you.
the Delta Quadrant, and during that time, many of her systems were
I understand
optimized
now.
to deal with the hazards out here. This old girl's still got a few tricks. Besides, Admiral Tuvok specifically brought Voyager out for this mission, and what the Admiral wants, the Admiral gets.
You can access it from Lobi crystals or by a certain vendor. Okay.
What would you like to know?
Let's see. I have 77 of them. Okay. So not the ones in my inventory then. I will run into something in world. Use them? Okay. That is neat. Well, I spoke with somebody on the who left a comment on YouTube and said that some of the best ground gear was available via Lobi crystals. I don't know if you heard my cat just then, but that was my cat being ejected from this area. He said the Discovery auto rifle, I think, was the one that he was a big fan of. Yeah, you heard it? Okay. I wasn't sure if she would make herself known or not. This is the one right here. He thinks is a fantastic gun. 50 Lobi crystals. There's a lot of good stuff in the Lobi store. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna get anything now, but I may wind up grabbing that. It's good to know how to get there. I appreciate that. All right.
Welcome aboard. And if I may, it's good to see you too.
Let's get to Admiral
Someone
Tuvok. Best
decided
not
that
to
with
keep
our
him waiting.
experience- This way, please. Sorry we don't have time for a tour, but the Admiral insists he needs to speak with you right away.
That's fine.
The Admiral is waiting for you in the ready room.
Oh, there he is. Okay. I feel like this is rude to interrupt him while he's
Greetings.
doing his
Thank you
meditation.
for coming so promptly. We do not have much time, and I require your assistance.
If you click your mail, it'll stop making that beeping sound every time you change maps. Oh, okay. All right. What's going on?
I am still under telepathic assault by the Undine we know as Cooper. He has found some means to greatly increase his psionic power, and I cannot withstand his assault indefinitely. I will need your
Bill?
help to repel Cooper's attack and counter him.
You must be under a great amount of stress.
What else do you need to know?
What do you need me to do?
I have been able to deflect Cooper's attacks thus far, but I require assistance to repel him and gain any useful information. I propose initiating a Vulcan mind meld through which you will be able to enter my mind and aid me against Cooper.
That sounds dangerous.
What else do you need to know?
No, we don't need to talk about psionic masters. I'm ready. Let's do this thing.
My mind to your mind. Your thoughts to my thoughts.
Whoa. Yeah, what's going on sounds like a great question. Yeah, I'll have this Omega thing here. What? Console is locked due to Omega Directive. Computer, explain the Omega Directive. The Omega Directive is a set of regulations automatically activated when the ship encounters Omega particles. Only the ship's captain can countermand the directive. Information regarding Omega particles in the Omega Directive is classified. No, I don't. That's okay. I don't want to mess with that right now. That sounds like something to do when not in the middle of a quest. Unlock the door. Why would the sickbay door be locked? Perhaps it can be overridden by doing some fancy engineer stuff. Oh, okay. Computer, activate the emergency medical hologram. Come on, say it. Say it. Oh, they didn't get him to do the voice acting. Oh, I'm so disappointed.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
That doesn't sound like Robert Picardo. Is that really him? Doctor, I seem to be confined to sickbay. Can you override the door lockout for me?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? First, I need to make sure you're not contagious or suffering from any injuries. This will only take a moment.
I'm fine, Doctor. Really, I need to get to engineering.
Don't be difficult. I'm only doing my job. Engineers and captains, always in a hurry to get out of sickbay.
Doctor, it's crucial that I leave sickbay. I need to find Tuvok.
You're not going anywhere. Doctor's orders.
Doctor?
Enemy targets on.
He started shooting at me.
Shield losing power.
Can you hear me? Come speak to me at the desk terminal. The mind meld was successful. Excellent. I am currently trapped in the ready room. For the moment, I will only be able to communicate with you remotely. Cooper is working to subvert my mental defenses, and I must focus my concentration on keeping my mind intact.
So, I need to liberate you from your ready room?
No. Cooper is trying to erode my emotional control. Symbolically, this means that he must destroy Voyager. To do so, he is attempting to overload the warp core. You must proceed to engineering to stop Cooper from destabilizing the warp core. If he is successful, he will have broken down my mental control systems. Once the core and my mind are protected from Cooper's attacks, then we can take control of this mindscape. Take the pad from the doctor's office. I will use it to communicate with you as you proceed.
I don't think I'm going to ask questions. I mean, I know I could, but I think I'm just going to pick up the pad and proceed to engineering. He was just doing an evil voice. You know, towards the end there, I kind of heard him a little bit more.
Now we will be able to remain in contact. Proceed to engineering. Cooper is attempting to subvert my mental defenses by replacing my memories with engrams from his bioship. Until he is expelled, these kinds of incursions will continue. You may see strange items or distortions in your surroundings. Ignore them and proceed as best you can. Remember Kiri Kinthaw's first law of metaphysics. Nothing unreal exists.
Understood. I feel like I probably need a turbo lift. Can I? There we go. Turbo lift engineering.
Cooper is trying to overload the warp core. You must keep it stable.
This isn't right.
The mindscape is a simulacrum. Cooper may move elements to suit his needs, or try to stop you. Certain areas may be blocked or damaged, or even transformed. Do your best to reach your destination. Cooper cannot simultaneously attack an area and conceal it.
I see. All right, this sort of looks like engineering to me.
What are you doing here?
Terry Kim! Actually met him at a con once, Garrett Wong. He is super nice. He's such a nice guy.
What are you doing here? This area is very dangerous. The core is unstable.
I'm here to stabilize the core.
I've almost got this. Just keep back. It will only take a few more minutes.
Where's the chief engineer?
B'Elanna, I don't know. She should be here, but as far as I can tell, everything on Voyager's about to fall apart, and I'm the only one here. Stay back. I'm going to put a force field around the core while I try to stabilize it. It won't contain a core bridge, but it might block some of the radiation if the magnetic stabilizers give out.
Anson, we can solve this more effectively if we work together. Plus, I'm an admiral.
You
can
are
do what I
stupid,
say. Oh
aren't
my
you?
gosh.
Only people the Vulcan melded with should be here. Not everyone on Voyager is part of Tuvok's warped little subconscious. Some of us are far more exceptional.
Ensign Kim, step away from the warp core controls. That's
I'll
not going to
destroy
work.
you. And Tuvok's mind with you.
Go get him, drones.
I
Has
have
raised the
hope
defenses
for
to
it.
protect himself. Use one of the engineering consoles to press your attack.
Okay. My drones are not doing a darn thing.
I'm
He
in
has raised the
control.
defenses to protect himself. Use one of the engineering consoles to press your attack.
Enemy target.
All right, that turret isn't doing a thing. That drone did all right just
Use
then.
the controls to restore the warp core. This will strengthen my mental defenses.
Awesome. Stabilize the warp core.
Excellent. With my mental defenses stabilized, we should have additional time to fend off Cooper's intrusion. Head to the crew decks. Inside of my memories exist fragments of personalities from any person with whom I have previously experienced a mind meld. You may be able to find someone whose personality is not wholly part of my mind, and thus not susceptible to Cooper's influence.
I'll find someone to help on the crew decks. Who could that be? Tess, maybe? Whoa. I think this was the turbo lift, right? Yeah, turbo lift to crew deck.
Move through the crew decks to your right. You may be able to find a fragment of a personality who can help. People with whom I have previously melded have left impressions of their chakras in my mind. You may be able to convince one to assist you. Because they are not technically me, Cooper's ability to subvert them may be limited.
I'll keep an eye out for anyone who might be able to help. So, I guess not that person. 7 of 9? How about that?
What is happening? What am I doing here? Who are you? I require specifics. Answer me.
Voyager is in danger from species 8472. We need to liberate Tuvok. He's being held locked in the ready room.
I have no reason to trust you, but this seems familiar somehow. Why am I in the crew quarters? I should be in my regeneration alcove.
Tuvok can explain. Here, he can communicate through this pad.
7. You are currently experiencing engrammatic regress as a result of a Vulcan mind meld. You must assist me in reasserting control over the meld. I am currently locked in the ready room next to the bridge. Exercise caution as species 8472 has subverted the vessel.
Let's go to the bridge and help Tuvok. How neat. Is it back out this way? No, it's not that way. That way is a brick wall. That way is a Borg cube. All right, well.
That is Borg technology. But the presence of the collective will not dissuade us. Assimilation is irrelevant. Assimilated Undine.
I hate those guys with their psionic attacks. Oh, I need to put something better here than those medium hypos. What, do I have any like larger hypos that'll maybe hook me up with a little more health? There we go. Let's put those there. Can I do that? All right, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, I know why. Because I have to put it here. There we go. That's... all right. I had to equip it. Now I'm ready. Whoa. There, whoo, turbo lifter bridge.
Oh, you're here.
Oh, it's Cooper again.
Let's just get this over with.
Oh no! All right. And maybe if I can flank, maybe that's the thing to do.
I will secure the bridge while you release Tuvok.
There we go. Release Tuvok. Okay. There we go.
With Cooper defeated, he should no longer be able to maintain the telepathic link with my mind, for the time being. We must end the mind meld and consider our next course of action. Now that we have removed Cooper's influence, it is time to break the link between he and myself.
I agree. It's time to end this.
With Cooper's attack temporarily halted, we are in a position to slow the advance of his Undine forces. please accompany me to the bridge.
I will in just a moment, Tuvok. Right now, I'm gonna shut down the notification sounds on my phone, because they're too damn loud right now. Oh, and there's another cat getting tossed away. Actually, same one. All right, lead the way, Admiral.
We still do not have a fix on Cooper's whereabouts. I will contact Starfleet for any current information about Undine movements. Use the sensors to check for their quantum signatures. Voyager's sensor array is currently calibrated for tracking Undine movements, so you should be able to garner results quickly.
I'll handle the sensors. Access denied. Omega Protocol in effect. I feel like maybe Tuvok can tell us more about this.
You should return to your ship. While I am somewhat fatigued as a result of the mind meld, I believe that I can continue in my duties on Voyager while we plan our next steps.
Tuvok, I'm getting an error from operations. The Omega Protocol lockdown is in effect.
We must still be in the meld. Cooper is trying to deceive us. He needs to break the link cleanly, but lacks the strength to confront us directly.
What do we do?
You don't belong here.
Wow. The whole
We should
bridge
use
tag
the link
is
to our
damn.
advantage. If we can track Cooper through the link, we can then pursue him in the physical realm. Since the Mindscape deals in symbolic representations, we need a map to his location. We should proceed to astrometrics.
Let's go. Alright, I could have sworn that was the turbo lift. I was wrong. There we go. It only took me 3 tries. Turbo lift to astrometrics.
Cooper is trying to block your progress. Look for another path.
Examine console. Alright. This console definitely wasn't here before. It most certainly wasn't. What are these people doing? Help you? I mean, I can't really... It's like a zombie one.
In 2375, Voyager encountered a malfunctioning board vinculum that had been turned into a trap by species 6339. This vinculum caused other personalities from the collective to surface in 7 of 9. I entered a mind meld with her in an attempt to stabilize her personality. These people are echoes of the personalities of people assimilated by the Borg. They are not truly aware, knowing only that they desire to escape. It may be helpful to think of them as ghosts, metaphorically speaking, of course.
I'm not afraid of ghosts.
Cooper is attempting to distort your path again. Keep searching.
This sign definitely wasn't there before. Cooper is trying to send a message. Alright. So that is definitely a brick wall now. That's not opening.
I sense we are making progress. Keep searching.
Boy, the brick wall thing, that gets a little old after a little bit. Examine hallway. There is no force field, yet the atmosphere seems normal. This doesn't make any sense. I'd really like it if I could just start shooting at these people. Where did Tuvok go? Oh, how about that? Okay, well, I can't exit that way, but I can go this way.
Flanking damage detected.
Engage manual unlock. Charge Floon capacitor.
Flanking damage detected.
Charge Floon capacitor. It sounds like it's just giving me like nonsense things. Descale herring. Tim, hey! Oh, those brats. Have a little bit of that. Descale herring. Recouple the decouplifier. I think that my guy's kind of losing it. Yeah, I do like how it went ding. Track Cooper. Please enter your stellar cartography request. Oh my gosh. Check memory of grid 124, octant 22 theta. I have no idea. According to Voyager's logs, this is the location of Tuvok's previous mind meld with 7 of 9, when she suffered the forced intrusion of other minds taken by the Borg into her consciousness. The event was caused by her proximity to a damaged vinculum and is not consistent with influence from the Undine. Let's try somewhere else. Check memory of the Sobrus system. After Voyager left the Sobrus system early in its journey home, Tuvok experienced a traumatic mind meld with crewman Lon Suter. At this time, Voyager had not yet encountered this Undine. Well, that means maybe this one? Class 17 Nebula. Voyager encountered a Class 17 Nebula in 2373. At this time, Tuvok was suffering from an engrammatic virus and entered a mind meld with Captain Janeway so that the captain could help him trace and resolve the source of the virus, which extended to his tenure aboard the Excelsior under Captain Sulu. This is not related to the Undine incursion. Yeah, we have to be getting close. Okay, memory of the Necrit Expanse. The Necrit Expanse is an area on the edge of Borg space. It is located near an unstable corridor the Undine use to make incursions into our dimension. The quantum singularities in that area of space make it easily subject to incursion by the Undine. There we go. Logic suggests that this would be an ideal location for them to use as a fleet staging area. All right. I checked the Lobi store, Tim, and I saw that rifle that you were talking about. I have enough Lobi crystals for it, but I might hold off and pick it up. But I saw the one you were talking about. It was the Discovery Auto Assault Rifle, or Phaser Assault Rifle, something like that. I remember seeing it and marking it as the one you had mentioned on YouTube. It's time to end the meld and go find Cooper.
There. We have him.
All right.
Cooper has broken the link. The meld can end. This ordeal has taxed me mentally, but I must continue the mission. I have learned that Cooper is in fluidic space, in an area that corresponds to the location known in our dimension as the Northwest Passage. We must travel there and enter fluidic space to confront Cooper once more. He is aboard a special command bioship that he cannot abandon. If we catch him in fluidic space, we can force a final confrontation.
That sounds awesome. I'm
Please
here
join
for
me
it,
on the bridge.
Admiral.
I must focus my concentration on regaining my strength. I need you to enter our destination coordinates and make certain that there are no more surprises.
Hey, did you mean I needed to remember everything you just said? Because I gotta be honest, I don't know if I remember it all. It was something about the Northwest Passage, or... Okay, good.
Voyager
It's
will
worth
join
it?
you in the
Okay.
Northwest Passage. We'll leave as soon as you've returned to your ship. We need to hurry if we want to catch Cooper.
All right. Awesome. Coventry, one to beam up.
This area of space was labeled by Commander Chakotay as the Northwest Passage. It is a corridor of space that the Borg avoid because of the high incidence of quantum singularities, which the Undine use as points of transit. Voyager encountered the passage in 2373, and Captain Janeway chose to use it to travel through Borg space. This precipitated our first contact with species 8472.
What do we need to do here?
We must locate a quantum singularity that will lead us into the correct area of fluidic space. My suspicion is that Cooper is using this region as a staging ground for the massed Undine fleet, and his commander bioship will be there as well. Approach each singularity and check its quantum wave signature. When we find the correct one, we will pass through.
All right. We'll probably have to engage the Undine ships first, and then scan the singularities. All right. Max thrusters. Let's go check this singularity out. Maybe we can get this scanned before those get here. Singularity is too unstable. We must keep searching. Ouch. All right. Let's handle these bioships before we do anything else. Tavrel, ready tachyons? Oh my gosh. Just had to throw my cat from away in front of the monitor. Oh my gosh. And then not like throw to hurt her, I mean, but toss her away. I don't know if we're gonna need those. Phasers fire at will. Fire torpedoes. I thought we were gonna have to be all fancy. Okay, now I'm concerned we're gonna have to be a little more fancy. Overload beams, fire at will. Target that other bioship, fire. Can we scan this while we're fighting? Because that would be pulling off a trick. Oh wow, I can. Singularity leads to an area of dense fluidic space that is overgrown with coral-like structures. We cannot use it. Overload beams. Phasers fire at will. Northwest Passage, isn't that in California or thereabouts? It might be. I don't know if there's one on Earth or not. It certainly seems like something that would be on Earth. Okay. I want to scan this thing.
This passage will work.
All right.
Must go through the portal.
Enter fluidic space. Yeah, Jess, I am not certain if there's a Northwest Passage in California.
We need to
This
reach
one is
Cooper's
not the one in
command bioship.
California, I
According
think.
to my scans, he is using a modified dreadnought as a control vessel. Intriguing. Cooper's bioship appears to have nerve clusters, gyri, and structures typically associated with brain matter. While most bioships are organic, they are not aware. Rather, they are biological tissue operated by the Undine as tools. Cooper's vessel is different. It is possible that the ship
is self-aware.
This would explain the increase in Cooper's telepathic abilities. Not only is his command bioship able to coordinate the entire Undine fleet, acting as a brain for the other ships, but it also amplifies his psionic power. We must gain access to the ship directly. We will need to temporarily disable its shielding mantle, so we can fire upon vulnerable sections to disable it.
Find and disable Cooper's ship. Understood.
You've come a long way, but as you can see, I am not unprepared for your arrival.
What are you wearing?
The bioship is unique. It is capable of coordinating an entire fleet of bioships. A fleet that will launch from the structures you see here. Even if you attack me, I suspect you will find the sheer power of my new fleet.
It is the narrow path between the Atlantic to the Pacific via northern Canada. That's awesome. Tim, thank you very much. Everybody, we all learned something. We are not defeated yet. Engage tachyon beams, load high-yield torpedoes, fire. Overload beams, phasers fire at will. Charge the other bioship, phasers fire at will. Disrupt shielding metal. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of these other ships first. And emergency priority shields. Overload beams. Is he hiding over there? Okay. No, he's not. I think I almost got that one. I almost had it. You know what? Launch fighters. Overload beams. Emergency priority shields. Come on. Let's get that guy. I had to tell you, that guy was a gigantic pain in the backside. Now, it was right in this area that it gave me the option to disable it. Launch fighters. Emergency power to weapons. I mean, it does look like we're able to actually do damage to it. So maybe we actually did what we needed to do. Overload beams. Come about. And fire torpedoes. Emergency power to weapons. Ready high yield torpedoes. And am I gonna get them about? Nope, I'm not.
Bioship is weakened. You must beam aboard and locate Cooper while it is possible.
Oh, heck yeah, that sounds awesome. Beam to the command bioship.
We are close to Cooper's position, but the bioship is blocking transport in the area closest to the central nexus. We must find control nodes that will allow us to enter the nexus. As the ship is organic, we may be able to force it open by sending impulses through certain nerve endings, thereby causing a reflex reaction, much like a sneeze.
Guys, I will be right back. There's someone who is in the room that needs to not be in the room. Pet ownership, I tell ya. I adore my cat, but she can be a bit of a pain. All right. Activate the control nodes and open the central nexus. Find the control nodes, open the central nexus. Got it. I hate the Psy Warriors, man. Those guys are tough. What do we get? Anything good? Well, I mean, that might wind up getting used. What do you... Oh, yikes. Well, they drop a lot of vendor trash, these guys do. Enter control nexus.
The muscles controlling this passage will not release. We will need to find control ganglia we can use to trigger a reflex response and open the door.
It is so weird. Okay, release has to be near here. Okay, I guess it's not that. Here we go. The ganglia looks strangely like a control panel. Okay. Trigger reflex response. So this is the second ganglia. Once we've got this one, I think we're in pretty good shape.
Cooper should be in the chamber just beyond this door.
If this ship has a mind, can you convince it not to fight us?
An intriguing notion. I shall make the attempt. You must protect me from Cooper and his soldiers while I concentrate on the mind meld. When you are ready, we shall proceed.
I'm almost ready. Let me just take a look. I want to see if there's any. I certainly don't want that. Maybe I will just get a drone out just to kind of create another target. Those explosive drones are doing the business. So, okay, I'm ready.
The ship is resisting now. I must move to another neural cluster. You must protect me from undue attacks.
Hey, I'm working on it. Oh no! I was just going to hit that too.
Protect me
Rats!
from undue attacks while I concentrate.
Okay, I'm working on it, Tuvok, I promise. I'm gonna do better next time. Oh, hi. I suppose it's better if he's attacking me than anyone else. Alright. Give me my little medical thing. My little druid heal.
The ship is resisting now. I must move to another neural cluster. You must protect me from undue attacks while I concentrate.
Ah, he got me again. All right.
You must protect me from undue attacks while I concentrate.
I am absolutely 100% working on it. Ouch. Damn. I must have been standing in something bad. Oh, that orange. Okay. I got it. Okay. I only had to die 3 times.
What is happening? You did this!
You're darn right.
My mind.
Well,
To your mind.
I did only had to die like 3 or 4 times too.
Your thoughts to mine.
Why should we listen to the weak?
You will perish when the Iconians complete their purge. To the Iconians, you are weak.
We must survive.
When we fight one another, we are weak. United, we are strong.
Get out.
No! Don't listen to him!
We must see to our needs.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Ever try to use the shooter mode?
We must survive.
I have it. I'll give it a shot. Eh,
We don't need
I didn't mean that really dumb joke. I really didn't. All right, we're gonna try shooter mode next.
They are weak. I will save us. What? No!
Oh, it's not going well for Cooper. You'll be repurposed?
The Bio-Dreadnought has no intention of entering our space. Now we must return to our ships before the Undine retreat to their own fortresses in fluidic space.
All right. Coventry, 2 to beam up.
There are no signs of Undine pursuit. Whatever the intent of the remaining Undine forces, it seems that they do not involve our dimension. As a Vulcan, I am not given to personal displays. Nonetheless, we have shared a deep connection. We will always carry a part of this experience with us. In a sense, you have become a portion of my mental defenses. Part of the ship and crew that define the most challenging aspects
That's
of
really
my
cool.
existence.
That is super neat.
Our shared effort has prevented another Undine invasion, and incidentally allowed me to retain my sanity. Your contributions are appreciated. I must advise Starfleet Command of these developments. I am sure we will speak again. Until then, I am confident that events in the Delta Quadrant are in capable hands. Live long and prosper.
Farewell, Admiral. Yes, Zarva. Set course for the Sol System, maximum warp. Actually, I don't know if we need to go to the Sol System, but it's just at the tip of my tongue there.
Admiral Tuvok is safe, along with Voyager. That means a lot to me, personally and professionally. Thanks. Something tells me there's more to this than meets the eye. We'll be in touch if we learn more.
Fluidic anti-proton assault dense beam Mark 10. I mean, that sounds fierce.
There's something.
Congratulations.
This went from level 42 to level 45. We're being held by Admiral Kidd. We'll talk to him in just a second. I want to spend a bunch of skills. 3 space points to spend. Goodness. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go with the warp core potential. Yes. What's this? I don't really need that as much. Tactical readiness, I really could use more. So we're gonna purchase that one. And survivability of your hangar pets and other allies. Benefits granted to hangar pets only affect your own, while the team-wide benefits are given to all non-hangar teammates. You know what? That sounds good. Let's get that. And I think I have, yeah, I do have a ground point. Okay. Improved endurance, armor expert, regeneration. You know what? I'm having more hit points. Seems like that might be helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and grab them. Oh, I didn't pick this. Bridging. Cover shield 3 or equipment diagnostics 3. I gotta tell you, cover shield kind of is annoying. I don't want those popping up all over the place. So let's... Alright, look. There we go. Drone fabrication? Heck yeah. I am 100% behind drones now. Okay, on screen. Congratulations, Admiral. You've conquered yet another milestone on your journey through Starfleet. You still have challenges ahead of you, but I'm confident you will be able to do anything you set out to do. Good luck. Thank you, Admiral. That was nice. Oh, that's right. I have to choose one of these. Maybe that. I mean, I could swap him out for Tivrel. Choose not now. Move to your bridge officer candidates menu. Okay, use stations, show bridge officer. We'll do that. We're gonna say not now, but maybe. I mean, he's much better, I think.
A group of Talaxians living in the Intaba system are ready to move to a new homeworld. Admiral Tuvok and Voyager have gone ahead to begin preparations, and I'd like you to assist them.
I think I can do that. Travel to the Intaba system, which is located in the Delta Quadrant, to help the Talaxians. 18,000 experience, 19,000 experience, expert universal research tech upgrade, 480 to lithium. Choose one of these three. Okay. Well, I don't have to do it now. We'll choose later.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
Well, we're gonna do that. Don't worry. We will. I'm gonna try that that new gun we just got. We will see how that looks and see how it works, rather. And I think I'm starting to run low on space, so I think I'm gonna need to recycle some stuff real quick. Okay. I think I have one of these that's better, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. Boy, that's pretty good. Seeker drone. What do you do? Level 45 seeker drone. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of that. I know it's only white quality, but that's kind of nice. Let's see. Shield generate. I like that one, and I like shield recharge too. But this is only Mark 6, and I'm sure I can get one that's better. And I have these two. Pushback area effect. I don't know if I'm ever gonna wind up using them, but since they're like this orange quality, I feel like I should hold on to them for one reason or another. Let's see. Covariant shield array, regenerative shield array, and we'll see. Okay, that we can sell. That is old. Let's see here. I think I can sell. That's white, or white quality, I mean. That is pretty old. I don't use cannons, so I'm gonna sell those. Those are outdated. I don't use mines. This is common inventory. We'll sell all of it. Same with that. Get rid of all of those. Let's see, what else do we have? This can go away. So can that. So can that. All right, I think that's enough for now. I'm at least have a little bit more space. I'm feeling a little more comfortable with that. All right, go to the Intaba system. Alright, I'm gonna be lazy. There's nothing cool between there and here. Just transport. More than 3,000 Talaxians have settled on an asteroid base in the Intaba system, where they use the asteroid's geothermal energy to melt the ice covering the surface, providing oxygen and water for the residents. The Talaxians at the colony have been sending out trade and survey ships for more than a decade, searching for an uninhabited M-class world that is similar to Talax. I wonder if Neelix will be in this one. I hope so. It would be cool. We've arrived in the Intaba system, sir. Our orders are to rendezvous with Admiral Tuvok on Voyager, setting a course to their coordinates now. Kazon Raiders? Well, how about that? Target the nearest raider.
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline, requesting assistance.
Well, we are on our way. Ready high-yield torpedoes, overload beams, fire at will. Then plasma. Emergency power to weapons. Lasers fire at will. Engage. Nope. Engage SACAM beam. Overload beams. High yield torpedoes. Fire at will. There we go. Hail USS Voyager.
Thank you for your assistance. We were en route to the Talaxian base when we were ambushed by the Kazon. The damage is relatively minor, but my crew will require time to make repairs. However, I have a personal request. The leader of the Talaxian colony...
It's gotta be Neelix. It's gotta be Neelix.
Take me there.
Of course, Admiral Tuvok. Beam over at your convenience.
This base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from Voyager, Neelix,
It
joined
is
them before they moved to this
Neelix!
location. The Talaxians have been looking for a new homeworld for quite some time, and now they have found one.
And max impulse.
The Alliance's history with the relocation of the Romulans will be invaluable in this process.
Cut to thrusters. Hail the base.
Starfleet! Oh, what a thrill! It's so wonderful to see someone from the Federation again. It's been so long, and I keep in touch with my friends, but subspace isn't the same, and listen to me, I'm rambling on. My name is Neelix, and I serve as Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. Before that, I spent 7 years on the USS Voyager with Captain Catherine Janeway.
Oh, what a treat! I get to see Neelix. That's awesome. Admiral Janeway. She was promoted some time ago.
Admiral Janeway? Of course! She certainly earned that promotion. My link to the Alpha Quadrant wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be until the Janolan Dyson sphere opened a path straight to the Delta Quadrant. Now we get all sorts of news, but yours is the first ship to visit. I may make a trip to Earth myself sometime, sample the cuisine, but that will have to wait until after the colonization. I barely have a minute to myself anymore. There's just so much to do.
About the colonization.
Oh, you've come to help? How wonderful! But of course, Starfleet's always pitching in to help out, aren't they? Why, in all my years as ambassador to the Delta Quadrant, I've done everything I could to uphold the good name of the Federation. I don't always have the resources to do more than diplomatic visits, but we try to help out anyone we can, whenever we can. There are
Neelix gets sidetracked.
Now, did you know that my people are helping them explore the stars?
I'm sure the Federation appreciates your efforts on its behalf, but could we get back to the colonization efforts?
Ow, where are my manners? You must be tired and thirsty after your long journey. Come to the colony. We'll fix you right up. But if I could impose on you just for a small favor first. The Kazon Nistrum have been giving us a lot of trouble lately. We've constructed some shield generators to protect the base, but the Kazon keep knocking them offline, and all my shuttles are prepping for the colonization. Could you reactivate the shields for us?
Of course, Neelix.
Wonderful! Just fly to the generators and start the relaunch sequence. It will take them a few minutes to get up to full strength, but that shouldn't be a problem. After that, beam down to the colony. I'll start making some nicely old root stew for you.
Restart the 3 shield generators. Got it. I'm guessing this damaged satellite is one of them. Go to max impulse. Cut back to thrusters. Repair disabled shield generator. Repairs complete, sir. The Kazon managed to short out the EPS conduits, but I was able to reroute power through secondary relays. Way to go. Max impulse. And cut back to thrusters. Repair generator. Turn the headlight on. Repairs complete, sir. The Kazon damaged some of the isolinear chips, but I was able to replace them with stock we have on hand. Well, that's handy. This has been awfully easy. I feel like we're gonna see Kazon in a little bit. I just got a hunch. Max impulse. Cut back to thrusters. I'll stop. Repair disabled shield generator. That completes all the satellite repairs, sir. Shielding systems coming back online now. Good work.
Thank you so much for your assistance. You may beam down to our base at your leisure. Oh, and speaking in my formal capacity as permanent ambassador, welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
Thank you, Neelix. Yeah. Waiting in the transporter room. Okay, I'm gonna try shooter mode. Tim, let's see how that goes.
So good to meet you in person.
Look
You
at that
strange
gun.
and so
It is
impersonal. What'd you think?
weird.
May I shake your hand? If memory serves, that's how. Mr. Vulcan? Is that you, Tuvok?
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Helix.
What a wonderful surprise. Come, my friends, we have so much to discuss.
That gun that I have is weird looking. Okay, I think it's B. Is that it? I mean, just to see what it does. I won't shoot that. That would be rude.
You look well, Helix.
Okay.
As do you.
I think in
Family,
combat
children.
I might do that.
Being here has changed me for the better.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
But you still seek a new homeworld.
I can understand that though. I would want to have, my own world
Of course,
instead of a
children
little
need sun and open
base on
skies.
an
A place
asteroid.
to put down
Yeah.
roots.
Yeah, I agree. That sounded bad.
What was that?
Coventry, report. Sir, the Kazon returned almost as soon as you transported down. We drove them off, but they got a lucky shot in at the base before they left. Sensors are showing some structural damage in the operations bay. Acknowledged. Inform me if the Kazon return. If they return, blow them out of the sky.
The operations bay. Dexter was in there.
Is Dexa someone I should know, guys?
Dexter's trapped. Please do something.
Okay. Order to Laxian base to transport Dexa. Yeah, that seems pretty straightforward.
Dex is a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her, though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again.
It's his girlfriend.
Several of our
Gotcha.
systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now.
Of course I'll help, Neelix. What can I do?
Several of our systems are malfunctioning. Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
Wow. That's quite a to-do list. It would be my pleasure. Yikes, that looks really scary. All that electricity just all over the place. Oh boy, okay, the console's power. Rewrap power through secondary relays? Okay, also, it's giving me keywords. That's good because otherwise I would be absolutely lost. The isolinear chip matrix. Okay, and replace damaged fuses. Jess, I don't know that you're being completely honest. I don't know that it is his hedgehog. What's this little party they're having here all about? Oh, there's the crane. Okay. Oh, I see. I see where I can jump up. Okay. Repair crane. Look at that. Well, we have one more piece of damaged equipment. I don't see it on the map there. Okay. Nope, that doesn't have a record of what he said. Jess says, trust me, would I lie to you? About hedgehogs? I don't know. Whoa. Oh, okay. That's just some dude. Alright, there looks like something is broken in here. Well, no, that's Neelix and what's her name? I think we may have handled everything in here. All right, somewhere I am missing something else that is broken. That's not going to open up. Okay. Use turbo lift. Okay. Hey, there we go. Something else broken to fix. Fantastic. Okay, alter the output frequency until it reaches the optimum level. Okay, it's currently at 8.4 terahertz. And oh no, the optimal range is 8.4. It's currently at 10.8. There we go. That sounds good right there. 8.3 is pretty darn good. All right, now back to Neelix. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that. All right, Neelix, I fixed a bunch of your broken stuff.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before we depart. Would you care to accompany me?
Certainly. Neelix, I'm following you. Well, I guess I am leading him. Okay.
Oh, hello! I'm preparing the most wonderful feast to celebrate the
Oh my
colonization
gosh.
of our new homeworld. And we need to gather spices for the Talaxian spice stew. I'll need Renganzo, Smith basil, Krishik, and some Nimian sea salt. I'm sure if you ask around, someone will have them.
Get your own damn spices. Of course, I'll find what you need. Renganzo, Spit basil, Krishik, and Nimian sea salt.
Isn't Chef Jolax great? He's a good friend, and his falada onion crisp is superb. We're traders. A lot of people have spices. But I bet Alex, Brexa, Wixon, and Maxon can help.
Okay, Maxon?
I haven't seen anyone like you around here before. You must be one of those visitors from the Alpha Quadrant.
I am.
How are you enjoying your time here? Tried the Jabellian berry salad yet?
Not yet, but I'm helping the chef prepare a meal to commemorate the launch. Do you happen to have any spices?
Ooh, is Jolex cooking? I can't wait.
Spit basil. There we go. That was one of them.
Basil.
Awesome.
Spice stew isn't the same without a little spit.
Thank you.
Maxon likes his food spicy. I once saw him add amber spice to Paraka wings.
I don't know what that means. That's like putting ghost peppers on like nuclear buffalo wings. Okay, we'll speak to Brexa.
Hi there. Are you enjoying your stay in the Delta Quadrant? Is there anything you need?
She's helpful. I'm helping the chef prepare a meal to commemorate the launch. Do you happen to have any spices?
Certainly. I have a bottle of Renganzo from my last trading trip. I was saving it for a special occasion, and today certainly fits.
Thank you.
Talaxians
All right.
are a warm and generous people.
They sure seem like it. All right, talk to Alex.
Hello. You must be one of Neelix's friends from the Alpha Quadrant. Thank you for repairing our shield generators. Is there anything I can do to help you?
I'm helping Jolin prepare a meal to commemorate the launch. Do you happen to have any spices?
My mate gave me a bit of Prishik last Brixen. Would that help?
Yes, thank you very much.
Alex is like a mother to all the children here. She always has a bit of candy in her pockets for them.
All right, one more. I think it's the sea salt. Oh, maybe it's upstairs. It must be. Yep, there we go. Okay, Wixen. Give me some sea salt.
Friend. Are you looking for something?
I'm looking for some sea salt.
All I have is some
Oh,
Indian
that's
sea salt.
perfect.
Do you need it?
Yes, that would be a great help. Thank you
Now,
very
listen,
much.
He's a reliable guy.
He's a
You might even say
Nimian
he's
salt of the
the
earth.
Nimian salt of the
It's
earth.
very clever, Neelix. It's very, very funny. All right, Chef
Oh,
Jolax.
thank you so much. I'll save you a bowl of stew.
Actually, I do kind of like spicy food. Bring it on. All right. Help Talaxian citizens. Help an astrometric scientist. All right. Turbo lift back up.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged our astrometric system. All it will tell me is how far off I am from our target position. I feel like I'm taking shots in the dark. Would you be willing to help me? By adjusting the sensor array's pitch, up and down, and yaw, left and right, you can point the array at the target. By adjusting the force, you can change the distance the array examines. Be sure not to overshoot the target location. The array will be useless if that happens.
I gotta tell you, I'm not optimistic about my chances here. Okay, target must be within 1 kilometer for safe travel. Let's see, distance from arrival position to target position is 9.3. Okay. That's not helping at all. I mean, can I just drop that to, like... If I can get this number to 1 kilometer, am I good? Nope, okay. But that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted the yaw angle. There we go.
I can't thank you enough for your help.
How about that?
Dex is going to be fine. The doctor says she'll be up and around in no time.
That's great. Glad to hear it, Neelix.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talix.
It would be an honor, Admiral.
We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience. The Talaxians have much to do.
Certainly, Admiral. Yeah, I am ready. Coventry, 2 to beam up. This looks like something that I should get in on. This galactic red alert thing. Join any red alert to participate in the event and defend the galaxy. Play the galactic red alert. Earn an ultimate tech upgrade, captain specialization point. Get a bunch of dilithium ore. Yeah, I need to be doing this stuff. I need to do that stuff. Okay. Tim, I appreciate it. Thank you for the advice. I'm absolutely going to be doing that. Given the music that we're hearing, the Kazon are going to come calling. I'm almost certain of it.
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without your assistance. I am confident we will see one another again. Until then, live long and prosper.
I sure hope so. Peace and long life to you, Admiral.
Our ships are ready to depart. Travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
On my way, Neelix.
Are you ready to depart for New Talax?
I sure am. Warp to New Talax. That was very cool. Sir, I'm detecting extremely high radiation levels in this system. Too high for a normal dispersal pattern. I'll investigate further. But first, Neelix is hailing us from the Talaxian transport vessel. On screen.
Are you detecting the theta radiation spikes? Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened?
We'll check it out. You stay here with the fleet. It's a bunch of quick battles. That does sound like that's my speed. I think I might get a kick out of that. That might be fun. Cut thrusters, scan the radiation. Sir, there appears to be a high amount of theta radiation around the planet. Our scans indicate that it was recently placed here. It should not be an issue for us to remove them, but we would have to deal with whoever dumped the radiation in the first place. Neelix, do you have an idea of who did this?
Theta radiation could mean only one thing: the Malon. They lack the technology to recycle antimatter waste, which has led them to develop an entire industry around dumping theta radiation in various areas. We can't survive on New Talax if the Malon are going to use it as their personal garbage dump.
I'll deal with this, Neelix. Alright, continue the search. Max impulse. Malon frigate. When they first came in, they were red. That leads me to believe that the shooting's gonna start soon. Let's get one of them targeted, just in case.
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site.
The Talaxians have claimed this system. You need to find another place to dump your waste.
Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
I know that this is the thing to say. This is, you know, the Starfleet diplomatic thing to say. But this guy is such an ass. I just want to say, this is your last chance. Leave now or I'll make you leave. Red alert, target their engines. Destroying their ships will only make the radiation worse. Heck yeah. I probably could have done this a bit more diplomatically. I know. Overload beams. Sir, sensors are detecting Malon reinforcements on an intercept course. Well, bring them on. I prefer a straight-up fight to all this sneaking around. Oh, alright. Overload beams, phasers fire at will. You know what? Launch fighters, emergency powered weapons. Target the frigate, phasers fire at will. Overload beams, that is it for you. Battleship inbound. Where? Okay, there. Ready tachyon beams. Engage. High yield torpedoes, overload beams. Phasers fire at will. Launch torpedoes. Vent plasma. Emergency power to weapons. Overload beams, ready high yield torpedoes. Fire. Hail the Malon vessel.
Enough! You've ruined me, wrecked my ship. At least spare my life.
Find another place to dump your trash. I know that was not the diplomatic way to do that.
Is still around. Oh, what can we do? This would have been a perfect homeworld, but we can't live here if the radiation is going to infect the entire planet.
Coventry can easily remove the radiation. Give us a moment. I think there's one more. Is there a better way to wrap that one with the Malon, or is fighting him pretty much the only way through it?
Thank you so much for all of your help. You are a true friend to me and to the Talaxian people. Your crew will always be welcome on New Talax. And good luck in your voyages. I hope to see you again soon.
It has been a pleasure, Neelix. Best of luck to you and your people. All right. I imagine set course for the Dyson Sphere, Warp 5. And I think that's going to do it. I think I am going to go and get myself some dinner, but I will be back. A little more Star Trek Online on Saturday. I'm going to try...
The Malon were causing problems? Can't say I'm surprised. Hopefully this won't amount to more than a minor inconvenience. If it does, we'll be ready to take action.
I'll be right with you, Admiral. Yeah, I am going to try some of those red alert things and see how they go. I also am kind of... Maybe you all can either hit me on the Spirit Color Twitter or drop a message over on this video when it shows up on YouTube tomorrow. I don't know what to do for a ship. I know that I should probably be looking into upgrading and advancing mine or getting a new one, but I'm not really sure what steps I need to take to do that. If you guys have time to let me pick your brain about that, I would love to chat with you about it. So yeah, please holler at me and or even send me a direct message on Twitch. Yeah, I would love to talk to one of y'all about it. But that's gonna do it for now. Thank you so much, Jess. I appreciate it. And you guys enjoy your weekend. Man, it's almost Friday. It's almost Friday. It's almost Friday, Kate. And I'll see y'all on Saturday. That will be at 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 on the East Coast. Until then, you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. So long.